You're watching Monterey City's Choice. For news, weather, and live local sports. Wyln, we're your local network.
Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is Wyln News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. Wyln News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight here on Wyln News. I'm Gary Perna. A wanted man was taken into custody after a vehicle pursuit that began outside of Hazleton. According to reports, the car was spotted traveling south on Route 309 in Hazleton using the middle lane around 2 today, causing vehicles in both the north and southbound lanes to veer to the side of the road. The dark-colored Chevy car then crashed into a pole at Diamond and Church Streets in Hazleton, damaging the pole and the street light. The driver then left the vehicle but was caught between North Lee Court and North Laurel Street and was taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton, for minor injuries. State police at Hazleton are investigating this incident and will release more information in the future, according to a brief statement. A number of officers from Hazleton and other police departments were on location, along with the Hazleton City Fire Department. The YWCA's new board now struggles with financial debt, which poses a long-term threat to operations. Wyln's Julia Wiegand has the details.
New Hazleton YWCA directors are scrambling to address recently uncovered debts, which could pose a long-term threat to operations. Leadership changes were made after the financial difficulties were discovered, and the new board has been working with community groups and local stakeholders over the past few weeks to ensure the facility remains open and meets its obligations in the short term.
Like any other small business or any other business in general, there are just some tough decisions that will need to be made moving forward to make sure that we set the Y up on the path of success. There'll be a couple left and right-hand turns to get there, I'm sure, but the community has come behind us. It was actually very awesome and an honor for the amount of people that came out to support us when we kind of discovered the little bit of the pickle we were in here, and they have been nothing but awesome. And we have a good group behind here now, and we're putting our heads together, and we are in the beginning stages of really figuring out where we are and where we're going to be going.
The board is investigating the extent of those debts at this time, and there's no short-term threats to YWCA operations or its daycare program. A financial consultant will be assisting board members with evaluating long-term needs, and officials also plan to complete a financial audit.
Growing up when I was young, the Y was the place to be. You played basketball 6 out of 7 days a week. You spent your entire Saturday here. Joanne, that is with us now, was actually here all those years, way back. So it's good, strong faces, good, strong people, and our momentum is to keep the Y up and running and functional. And if you want a Y in your community, then you need to come out and support and put your children in swim class or take up a birthday party in the swimming pool area. We are very accommodating here, and we are looking that the Y plants its roots a little bit deeper and becomes a little bit more well-known in the community.
The YWCA has approximately 1,700 members, but in many cases relies on reimbursement that it receives from members with insurance plans, which isn't possible when members aren't using its facilities. The YWCA offers various youth and health and wellness programs, as well as a child care program licensed by the State Department of Human Services, and a Schools Out initiative that offers physical activities, games, and arts and crafts for children. Reporting in Hazleton for Wyln News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Sean Christie is back in a courtroom on Thursday, and now, well, he had a few choice words for a judge. The 27-year-old was in a Luzerne County courtroom on theft and burglary charges after police say he broke into his uncle's home in Butler Township in July while he was on the run from law enforcement. In a pre-trial brief, Christie told Luzerne County Judge Michael Vo that he would represent himself. As the brief hearing neared its end, Christie inquired about a petition for bail reduction. Court records show that a pre-bail reduction petition was filed on January 31st, but that no copies were forwarded to all the parties. Vo said that the court did not receive the petition. Christie responded by telling the judge, well, you can guess it. The sheriff's deputies then escorted him out of the courtroom. Vo then directed deputies to take Christie back to the Lackawanna County Prison. Christie is set to be back in that courtroom on April 1st. A jury has convicted a caregiver with sexually abusing a nonverbal, mentally challenged woman in Luzerne County. 56-year-old Andrew Dula of Shikshini was found guilty of 8 counts that include attempted sexual assault and institutional sexual assault. Prosecutors allege Dula molested a 36-year-old woman in 2016 at the Institute for Human Resources and Services care home in Kingston. The most damaging evidence was a video confession played while Dula admitted molesting the woman because he was a virgin without a girlfriend. Dula's attorney said he plans to appeal the jury's verdict. The judge did revoke his bail and Dula was sent to the county lockup. He will be sentenced on May 9th. This morning, President Donald Trump signed an executive order declaring a national emergency to build a border wall. Trump did this following a compromise bill that prevented the new government shutdown. The president said he is doing this to address an invasion of drugs, human traffickers, crime, and gangs. Trump is aiming to redirect more than $6 billion in federal funds towards the construction of a wall or barrier on the U.S.-Mexico border, on top of a $1.375 billion Congress authorized for fencing in the bill. Now, Trump signed this morning. If successful, the actions will allow Trump to fund the construction of hundreds of miles of new border barriers. Democrats will almost certainly be challenging this decision in court. Pennsylvania's Auditor General's office is taking measures to ensure that all school districts have child abuse protection police in place. WYLN's Julie Stefanovich has the details.
According to Auditor General Eugene DePasquale, 1 in 5 school districts still need to create or update policies on reporting child abuse. The Commonwealth began taking steps in 2014 to make sure that child abuse reports could not be swept under the rug after what took place during the Jerry Sandusky child sex abuse scandal. School districts have had more than 4 years to update policies that outline steps to report suspected abuse and neglect. A review by the Auditor General's office revealed that over 240,000 students across the state attend school districts that lack these policies on reporting the abuse.
Here's what my review found as of February 1st. 21% of all school districts continue to have outdated policy language. That's 106 districts, more than 1/5 of the state's total, and where 244,000 children attend school.
DePasquale says that it is simply unacceptable for any district to have outdated or missing policies regarding suspected child abuse.
I am calling out these 106 districts because parents have a right to know when their school district is not doing all it can to train its staff to best protect children from abuse and neglect. And because this is too important of an issue to put off until tomorrow.
He goes on to say that schools can't provide an additional level of protection for children, but only if personnel are properly trained on recognizing signs of abuse and reporting concerns to the right place. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
A new bill introduced into the State House will make it so that public and private schools won't compete during the postseason. Democratic State Representative Scott Copeland announced that the proposed legislation on Thursday. It would separate playoffs between public and private schools for all sports. Now, he said that he has heard a number of concerns from several school districts that the current high school sports playoff system is unfair. Currently, the rule geographical boundaries that public schools must follow. The legislation that they're looking to replace was first introduced back in 1972. Coming up on WYLN News, a new leader has been chosen for Catholic schools in the Allentown Diocese. Plus, who's the best company to work for? The new list is out. But first, let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. And on Saturday, we'll see partly cloudy skies, a high of 37. Though it will get down pretty cold at night. Sunday, mostly cloudy skies, a high of 36. The same goes for Monday. We'll see some sun on Tuesday. We'll be right back.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices,
plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Visitors on the Diocese of Scranton's website will be seeing some brand new changes. The Diocese is introducing its newly redesigned website. It's the first time that it has been updated in the past decade. The website features easier navigation tools and search capabilities. Viewers can find a church, mass schedule, or clergy member in their neighborhoods. The site will also replace the former Catholic Social Services site, which provides access to 110 agencies that provide services to the community. You can check out the new website at dioceseofscranton.org. The Diocese of Allentown has named a new Chancellor for Education. Dr. Brooke Ortiz-Tesler has been with the Diocese since 2012 and will now head all academic and administration functions. There are 41 schools throughout the 5 counties in the Diocese that enroll over 10,000 students. She previously served as a deputy superintendent. She created the Colby Academy, which is the first faith-based recovery high school. She graduated from Westchester and earned her doctorate in education from Immaculate University. She is also currently completing her master's degree in business administration at DeSales University. The City of Wilkes-Barre's curbside recycling collection schedule has been changed due to the upcoming President's Day holiday. There will be no pickups on Monday, February 18th. Residents who have a Monday collection date and live in downtown or South Wilkes-Barre will have their recyclables picked up on Saturday the 16th. Garbage will be picked up on Tuesday the February 19th. People who live in the North End, Heights, and Brookside will have their recyclables picked up on Saturday, followed by garbage pickup on Tuesday. On another note, Wilkes-Barre City Hall will be closed on Monday, February 18th in observance of President's Day. The Luzerne County Transportation Authority has scheduled a public transportation ridership forum for next week. Customers can meet with LCTA representatives on Tuesday, February 19th at 3:15 at the LCTA corporate offices. That's at 315 Northampton Street in Kingston. The meeting is to get input on policies and procedures from passengers who use the transportation system. Anyone who is unable to attend can join the conversation via a Facebook Live broadcast. You can log on to facebook.com/LCTA bus. Ever wondered what was one of the best companies to work for? Well, Fortune 100 has named Sheetz convenience stores one of the best places to be employed in America. It is the 5th time in 6 years that Sheetz has made that list. It was ranked number 85 and was the only convenience store chain to mark the top 100. Sheetz has over 585 stores across Pennsylvania, Maryland, Ohio, North Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia, and employs around 19,000 people. The company has also announced that new employees and people hired within the last 6 months will earn an additional 50 cents per hour. Once again, Wegmans topped the Fortune 100 best places to work in 2019. Coming up on WYLN News on McAdoo's News Choice, we have your weekend review, plus getting ready for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce's job fair. Well, the details, stay with us.
Falvella Law Firm, located at 314 Main Street, Suite A in Cunningham, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania, and they are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191 today.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Have you been waiting for huge savings on your next truck? The wait is over. Stop into All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram during Ram Truck Month to get the truck you want at the discount you've been waiting for. Get a 2019 Ram 1500 for 0% for 72 months and 90 days until your first payment. Or lease the 2019 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express for $199 a month. The best deals on new trucks are going on right now at All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Monday. Fire crews were called to a basement fire Monday morning in Schuylkill County. The fire was called in around 11:30 at 215 South Center Street in Frackville. Police officers were first to arrive and found heavy smoke coming from the home. The fire was knocked down around noon. It was reported no one was at the home at the time of the fire. Crews from Frackville, West Mahanoy Township, Englewood, and Mahanoy City all responded to the scene. Tuesday. A winter storm warning was in effect all day Tuesday until 7 a.m. Wednesday morning. The wintry mix of heavy snow and mixed precipitation made for difficult travel from the morning commute on. Wind gusts were called for up to 30 miles per hour and ice at 1/10 of an inch. PennDOT also placed a commercial vehicle ban on multiple interstates as well. Wednesday. The search continued for a shooter and any others involved in a double shooting in Wilkes-Barre Tuesday night. It was around 6:30 p.m. that police were called to a parking lot on the 400 block of South Main Street. There, they found two 19-year-old women, both from Scranton, with gunshot wounds to the back. They were taken to a local hospital for treatment. No possible suspects, motive, names of the victims, or their conditions have been given at this time. Anybody with any information is being asked to contact Wilkes-Barre Police. Thursday. Protesters filled the room of the Hazleton Area School Board's meeting Wednesday night to voice their concerns about the recent viral video of a female high school student being subdued by school security for fighting last Monday. One concerned parent spoke on statistics she found involving students of color in the district and punishment, as well as spending more money on preventative measures to violence rather than after the fact. The superintendent read a statement at the beginning of the meeting to outline what the district plans to do about recent events and stressed working together as a community to move forward. The district will continue to strive toward better strategies for approaching future events like this one and protecting its students the best that it can. Friday. New Hazleton YWCA directors are scrambling to address recently uncovered debt, which could pose a long-term threat to operations. Leadership changes were made after the financial difficulties were discovered, and a new board has been working with community groups and local stakeholders over the past few weeks to ensure the facility remains open, and Mitchell Consultant will be assisting board members with evaluating long-term needs, and officials also plan to complete a financial audit. That's it for your Week in Review, brought to you by All-American Auto Group, here on WYLN News.
Minutes away. That's right, you're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. Two great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 19 minutes from Scranton, 15 minutes from Wilkes-Barre, 12 minutes from Old Forge, 18 minutes from Mountaintop, and 28 minutes from Berwick. Barber Ford in Exeter and Barber Ford in Hazleton. Start your new car search today at barberautogroup.com, where nobody but nobody sells for less.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months on accident. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilus Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety.
Call Wyln News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@wylntv.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. Wyln, we're your local network.
The Greater Hazleton Chamber's annual job fair will be happening in just a few weeks. Today, members of the media and CareerLink officials joined Chamber Vice President Leanne Falbell to kick off the event. The 23rd annual job fair will be held at Genetics Ballrooms on March 28th.
Currently, we have 38 businesses participating. We're usually close to between 50 and 60, so we will have several more. All of the businesses that are participating are listed on our website, so people can check that out, and they're added on a daily basis. HazletonChamber.org, and then go to events and click on our calendar. Thursday, March 28th is the date. Players can contact me if they need a space. It's $275 for members, chamber members, $375 for non-chamber members. It's just still a really good, great price. You get a chance to meet people that are looking for jobs. You have a captive audience, and usually we see a couple hundred people come through for the day.
The job fair will run from 10 to 4 on Thursday, March 28th at Genetics Ballroom around 309 in Hazel Township. The city of Wilkes-Barre added a new ambulance to its fleet thanks to funds from the Community Development Block Grant. The new Ford F-450 ambulance was purchased from the Keystone Emergency Vehicles through the Pennsylvania Coast Guard. The emergency vehicle is equipped with the latest technology. The administration negotiated for the purchase to extend a 7-year warranty, which will provide significant savings. It will take about 3 weeks to be fully equipped, and the vehicle will get licensed by the Pennsylvania Department of Health Bureau of Emergency Medical Services before it can be put into service, and will likely begin in March. The Community Development Block Grant is a program through the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development that provides federal funds to help address a wide range of community development needs, including fire equipment. Well, before we end tonight's newscast, WYLN News would like to let you know that we are now streaming live on our website through YouTube. Now, all you have to do is go to our website, WYLNTV.com. There you can click on Watch Live, and you can watch our 5:30 newscast live, along with other live events like the upcoming American Cancer Society Telethon. So you can call your friends from out of town and tell them you're on the news, and so they can see what's going on in Greater Hazleton. Also, you can watch older newscasts and archive shows as well, all by heading to WYLNTV.com. That's the news. We hope you have a great weekend. And remember, you can get news updates throughout the weekend on the WYLN News Facebook page. But stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
Blaze Alexander Family Dealership is very proud to become a part of the Hazleton area. Come see us in Hazel Township or visit us online at blazehazleton.com.